Hi, it's Christine. Do you have wrinkles, dark shadows, age spots? I do. What are we going to do about it, ladies? Stay tuned to find out. Channel for females over the age of 50 who are getting happy and growing younger. Now then, have you ever woken up with what I call crumpled paper bag face? Oh gosh, I used to all the time. Well, listen to the end. I've got a great tip for you to stop that from happening ever again. In the meantime, a little bit of a departure because I'm talking about wrinkles today. And as I said at the beginning, when I started this channel, I don't intend it to be a skincare or makeup channel, but I do believe wholeheartedly that if we think we look good, then it makes us feel good, and that helps to give us confidence. So I do think it's important. Now, what do I know about skincare and wrinkles? Well, I've got lots. But also, and I'm going to tell you something now that very few people know. When Mr. Kitchen and I, that's my husband, first got married, it wasn't seen as sensible to work together because we worked together at the time. And so I went off to do other things. One of the things I did, I trained to be a beauty therapist, and I spent 2 years, actually was it 3 years? I can't remember, but it was so long ago. And I trained to be a beauty therapist, so obviously we did skincare and makeup, and I trained to be what we called then an exercise teacher. Now I'm telling you this not because I profess to be an expert, because believe me, I don't. An awful lot has changed in the beauty world since I was a part of it. But what it did do, it taught me to look after my skin. And so if I had money to spend on skincare or makeup, then I would always choose skincare, and I became a cleanse, tone and moisturise girl. Not anymore. As I say, things have moved on, and there are some real big guns now in terms of ingredients in skincare that are really proving to prevent and reverse signs of ageing, and it's one of those that I want to talk to you about today, and it's vitamin C. Now, there's been a vast, we all know how good vitamin C is for our bodies, and we've known that for a long time. I remember my mum threatening me with scurvy if I didn't eat my fruit, all those years ago. So we've known for a long time about the benefits to our body. But there's now been a vast body of independent scientific research done on vitamin C that show its benefits to our skin, to preventing and reversing visible signs of ageing. So if you want to prevent wrinkles, age spots, dark circles, vitamin C needs to feature in your skincare regime. So when you're looking for it, you need to look for L-ascorbic acid. That's one of the gold labels of vitamin C, if you like, in your skincare products. Now, because of this vast evidence for vitamin C, you can find it in lots and lots of creams. And just let me tell you what it does for you. It's an antioxidant, which means it protects your skin from things like pollution and, worry, stress, illness, cigarette smoking. All of those things cause problems to our skin. So vitamin C is an antioxidant, helps with that. It helps the body to produce collagen. Now, collagen, unfortunately, is one of those things that diminishes fast as we get old. In fact, from the age of 35, collagen production in the body starts to slow down. So vitamin C is going to help with that. Fights inflammation. It brightens the skin. It evens skin tone. It fades sunspots and even gets rid of them altogether, and it prevents them from reoccurring. Now, it's not going to get rid of your wrinkles, but it is going to smooth the skin and give it that plump It's a great word, that, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. The fact is, vitamin C is going to help to plump your skin, which is what we want. Now, as I said, because of all this evidence, it's abounds in cosmetic creams, and you know, whatever percentage you find in the creams, it's going to do you some good. So if you want to prevent future signs of aging, then find creams or serums with L-ascorbic acid in any percentage. However, if you want to tackle specific issues, as I do, then you need to be looking for a higher concentration of it in your serums. So we're looking at between 15 and 20% and above. Now that might not sound a lot, but when you start to look, you'll see that creams contain, you know, perhaps 0.5%, 1%, 2%. We're talking here 15 to 20%. Now it's a whole different ball game. These serums that contain 15 to 20% vitamin C are incredibly powerful. And I'm here to tell you the story so that you don't do what I did. You know, on hearing about vitamin C, I thought, okay, well, if it's so good for you, then I need to use the whole tube in one go. I didn't quite do that, but I did put tons of it on my face. I spent the next few days talking like this. My skin was so irritated and so red. It is very powerful. Please don't do that. If you're going to do it, and I'm not, you know, I use it, I think you need to start looking at it. As I say, if you want to target specific things, you must build up slowly in your use of it so that your skin becomes accustomed to it. So perhaps start using, perhaps use it once a week, because I went back to using it once a week and built up slowly, twice a week, then once every other day. And now I'm actually using it every day. So that's what you need to do. As I say, please do not be tempted to put more on than just a tiny little bit. So this is the one I'm using at the moment. Now, I've tried one or two of them that I had to stop using because they were too strong or irritated me a little bit. This one I find suits my skin. It's from a company called Timeless, and you know, you can get this from other people too. Perhaps you need to try them out for yourselves. But for now, I'm using this one, which is from Timeless. I like it because it's got vitamin C in it, but it's also got vitamin E and ferulic acid, both ingredients that increase the powerfulness of vitamin C. So it comes in this blue bottle like this with a stopper, so you can see the consistency of that. And I probably put about 5 drops of that into my hands, pat on my face, not actually on my eyes, but I think it soaks up into the skin around your eyes anyway, and then perhaps 5 more drops on my neck and chest. So that's what I'm using at the moment. You can get other formats. The thing about vitamin C is it oxidises very quickly. That's why it's in a blue bottle. This isn't ideal, a stopper that you have to keep taking out because it oxidises when it gets to the air. I think after about 3 months, this will be of no use. So you need to look at that as well when you're buying. I think this cost me about £25. If you're interested in hearing more, because I'll be talking about some other of these big gun ingredients in future videos, let me know and I'll talk a little bit more about them. Now then, paper bag face. 2 things that I've tried to do. First one, sleep on your back. I can't do it. I keep trying, and I think you need to train yourself to do this. But if you think about it, if you sleep on your back, you don't get that mushed in face like this when you're sleeping on the pillow, which is what gives you paper bag face or crumpled paper bag face. And so lying on your back would stop that from happening. And that also prevents chest wrinkles too. You know, when you get those vertical wrinkles through sleeping like this. So sleeping on your back is one way. As I say, I can't do that, but what I have done for a long time is use a silk pillowcase. Much more easy, much more comfortable. It's lovely, it feels nice on your skin. You do not get that hair matty thing that sometimes you get if you've got long hair, and it keeps your skin very smooth. You know, when you were younger, if you'd been sleeping, you got that crease like that, this paper bag face, and then half an hour later it had gone. Nah, by the time you get to our age, that mark's still there, like at tea time. So, silk pillowcase really works, I promise you that. Put it on your Christmas list or your birthday list if you think it's too much of an investment. It isn't. And then you can start investing in silk sheets as well, which will keep the creases away from your body too. Okay, that's it for today. I could go on all day. I don't want to keep you any longer. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. Oh, and when you subscribe, there's a little bell at the side. If you just tick that, hit that, it means you'll get notified when I put up a new video. So that would be great. All comments down below, please. I'll try to answer them all. And in the meantime, remember, on the Happy Stuff and Fluff channel, we are getting happier and growing younger. It's been great to talk to you. Please let me know of your experiences if you start to use vitamin C. I'd love to hear from you. Okie doke. Have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Format.